Christ's sake, Sam, this is so bloody undignified.
No, Mother isn't in the room.
No, she's not. I saw her grow up just past noon. And Trina. You know, I've been waiting hours for that bastard Boylan to leave. Where is he?
He's got a girlfriend in the building.
Well, do you care?
I just didn't expect to have to spend the evening alone.
Well, now you don't.
Peter. Sit down, Peter. I want to talk to you.
Okay, you know, I want to talk to you too.
Now, Peter. This has got to stop. You know that. You're a very intelligent boy. You're even a rather sensitive boy. You have a way of... a certain natural authority about you that is
very unusual.
Very unusual in a
lad of my years.
Don't mock me. Since you are intelligent and sensitive, you must have some small insight. Yes. Some small insight into my position. My feelings. It must be obvious, at least I hope it is, that I am a respectable woman. I know what happened. What happened in Greece. Nevertheless,
may I speak now? Anne? By the time I was 10, I had 4 passports. My mother, she buzzed around a lot, and I'll say this for her. She was always ready to yank me along with. I wasn't left to the servants. My father's a kind of standard son of a bitch. My mother was just...
Peter, I know. I must remind you of your mother. You may not have been conscious of
I have
it.
never known a woman who reminded me less of my mother.
Huh?
You know who reminds me of my mother? Trina reminds me of my mother.
Oh, God.
All I'm trying to say is that I'm only 22.
I know.
But I've been around. I've had my quota of girls and their mothers.
Will you spare the grannies?
You're an astonishingly unsophisticated woman, you know. Very middle class.
You are ridiculous.
You're smiling. You know, that's the first time you ever really smiled at me. Do you want for me to be ridiculous? It's easy.
I don't know what to say. I'm very touched and absolutely horrified.
Why?
Because I had no idea. Peter, I can't let you come here again.
You know, I think you're right about that. We'll find an apartment and
Peter! I want you to go now.
No, that's not what you want.
I mean it.
You know, in all the hoo-ha around here, I think I forgot to tell you that I love you.
I'm very honored. And terribly flattered, but Peter, for you to be in love with me right now, it just isn't convenient. You can't throw yourself into my life like some sort of crazy sit-in. Every time I turn around, I have to walk over you. You're upsetting things. My life has a certain balance and harmony.
You'd be better off with a little chaos.
Well, you certainly do provide that.
It's the youth bit. Spontaneity. Say what you mean what you feel. Ha! Action now. You'll learn to love it.
No. No, I won't. Don't you understand? I've had all that pow, action now. What I want is pow,
I'm trying for dead.
I mean it.
I don't believe you.
Then believe this. I am not attracted to young boys. Not you, not any.
I don't know about anybody else, but you are certainly attracted to me. So why can't you admit it? What are you so frightened of?
It's horrible.
What is?
Falling all over a young man.
But you're not falling all over me.
Not yet!
Well, that was honest.
I am not in love with you.
You don't know if you are or if you're not. You haven't given yourself a chance. You're so spooked by the idea of what people think that you haven't thought about yourself. Who are those people whose opinions matter so much? Who? Your daughter? Your mother? Vera Giuliani? Your mother's a charming woman, but she wouldn't care if I were still in short pants, just as long as she had hooked up with the Hohenhausers.
Why, you
And
arrogant!
as for Trina,
Please go!
you're a beautiful, desirable woman. I love you. Let me love you.
Why, good evening, Peter.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Hayes. I just dropped in.
Unfortunately, Trina isn't here.
Oh, but you'll wait for her, won't you?
Mother, you mustn't try and keep him. He's already said he had to leave.
Oh, what a pity. Trina will be utterly shattered at having missed you.
Yes.
Good night, Mrs. Hayes. I'm glad I at least got a glimpse of you.
Good night, Peter.
Come back soon. You're part of the family now. We've adopted you.